faster back, often racing to a nice level beginning. Camp David is pushing forward. He's going up to look for the early lead. Magic Mike is also right there in the thick of things. And on the far side of those, we've got Ladderman and Hurricane Harry also both going up handy. As they settle down to race now, race on down towards the 1,200-metre mark. It's Camp David who does win the battle for the lead. Hurricane Harry is at his girth, racing back in second. They followed by Ladderman in third and Magic Mike behind that fourth. In behind that one, we got Socceroo about 5 lengths off the lead. All in line, races just in behind that one. They being followed then along the inside by Black Belt. Doppio Oro races outside of that, and then it's Cyberlaw as they went past the 800. Racing in behind that one, Winter Tango will be about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader. Racing further back towards their inside is Happy Wonder as they start to take the angle for home and straighten up with 600 metres left to go. Camp David brought the field for home. Hurricane Harry quick to move in and challenge. Down towards the inside, a Ladder Man is trying to make progress. Magic Mike is also there. Black Belt right down that inside running rail is also starting to come home strongly. Black Belt slips through along the inside to join issue with Camp David as they come to the final 200. Magic Mike, a huge runner up towards the outside. Hurricane Harry won't go away. There are plenty of chances. They spread right across the track. Magic Mike up on the outside might just have his head in front from Camp David, who's coming back gamely. Camp David rallies back gamely along the inside, and Camp David comes back to win. In behind that, it's tight.
150 metres, and they sent on their way with Swagger Jagger slow to begin, as was Stop for Nothing, who's at the back end of the field in the early stages. The Forerunner began well with Incantation, but it's the Forerunner who spearheads them from Incantation. Magic Vision on the outsider runners. Crazy Charlie's in a good position early on, as is Steak and Ale, who races 3 to 4 lengths off the leader. Enrique's racing behind that in close contention too. Phantom Rolls is back behind those. Roy Puert's up along the inside. Blue Spark gives him 7 lengths start. Further back in the field came Whipping Boy. That's followed by Perfectly Putt, then Oyster King and Swagger Jagger. They head down the home straight now and race down towards the 600-metre post, and out in front is the Forerunner. Magic Vision, and on the outside with the white noseband on, is up in second. Down the inside, Incantation, Steak and Ale's back in fourth, got 3.5 to make up. Then Crazy Charlie. Enrique's green towards their outside, 5 to make up. Then came Roy Puert, and further back in the field is Blue Spark, Phantom Rolls. They come down with 400 metres left to go. It's the Forerunner, but now Steak and Ale starts to move in for the kill. Steak and Ale is coming at the Forerunner. Down the inside, Incantation. Further back to Crazy Charlie. Then came Enrique and Blue Spark wider out. It's the Forerunner with 150 to go. Steak and Ale hard at work on the outside, coming forward. Blue Spark, Crazy Charlie in the hunt. Enrique is flashing up late, but it's Steak and Ale who gets the front from Blue Spark. Steak and Ale beat Blue Spark. The
sent on their way from the 1,600-metre marker. Triple Fate line is right there. Rip It Up the pink cap. Cat Daddy's near the rail. Driven Forces going around them. Mr. Green Light's further back and Euphoric. They compact. Rip It Up, head up in the air. Is quite keen as they move towards that 1,300-metre region. Triple Fate line is the leader. Driven Forces are next second. Rip It Up is third. And Cat Daddy's at the rail fourth. Mr. Green Light and Euphoric about 4-5 lengths top to tail. They move to the 1,000-metre. Triple Fate line continues to control the pace. Driven Forces second. At the rail is Cat Daddy. Rip It Up and Euphoric, and Mr. Green Light trails about 5 lengths off the leader as they move towards the 700-metre region. In front is Triple Fate line. Driven Force second. Cat Daddy's third. Then Rip It Up. Behind that Euphoric, and then Light's about 5 lengths off the lead. Homeward bound Triple Fate line continues to lead it. Driven Forces on the outside. Rip It Up gets hooked out to come for a run, and Cat Daddy's coming around them. Euphoric goes in, so does Mr. Green Light. Coming to the 300, there's 3-4 of them that can win it. Triple Fate line, Mr. Green Light, Euphoric, Cat Daddy's on the outside. Triple Fate line, Mr. Green Light, Cat Daddy's on the outside, and Triple Fate line's finding a little bit more. Cat Daddy, Mr. Green Light, and it's Triple Fate line just clinging to the lead, and Triple Fate line won it. Second, Cat Daddy, then Mr. Green Light and Driven Force.
One competitive opener, and they sent on their journey from the 1,600-metre marker.
Luxembourg and Frankie Two Shoes, the first two to respond. King Julian, Ghost Note is making a move around them. Then comes King's Council, Charlie McCreevy, races about 5 lengths off the tempo. Keiko's around them as they go down towards the 1200 metre zone. King Mouse further back in the running. At this stage, Do or Dare has a shadow roll, 7-8 lengths off the tempo. Further back in the running proposition, Jack Rose is the trailer. Frankie Two Shoes has the lead by 3 parts of a length. Ghost Note is racing second. Luxembourg is at the paint in third. Keiko. King Julian now gets a taste of the bridle, green sleeves and cap as they just start to step on the gas. Going down towards the 700 metre marker. Ghost Notes come under a bit of a ride. Homeward bound just on 600 metres to go. Frankie Two Shoes. Luxembourg's now pulled off the rail to come forward. Towards the inside, King Julian. On the outside, Keiko. Do or Dare 4 to make up. Coming to the final 300. On the outside, Luxembourg. Frankie Two Shoes fighting on. Keiko, Do or Dare, King Julian. Wide open. Frankie Two Shoes is digging in. Do or Dare's a big runner. Keiko's running on stoutly on the outside. Keiko, Do or Dare, King Julian. But here comes Keiko with a big run at King Julian. Keiko got there. King Julian, Do or Dare, Charlie